Welcome back. I am so excited for today's video. It's a sit down video today. Which is different than what I normally do. But I'm gonna tell you guys 50 things that you need for back to school, from clothes to just like school supplies to locker stuff. As a sophomore, or like going into my sophomore year, I feel like I know everything that you need for high school, like pretty good. I feel like it'd be better if a senior was doing this video, but I feel like just like for your freshman year, this is everything you're gonna need, because I feel like last year I was like, what do I need to bring? And I had no one to tell me. So this is your video if you're wondering what to bring for your freshman year. We're just gonna get right into it, but all the pictures will be right here of stuff, and then all the links to everything will be in the description. But I feel like it's pretty easy to find stuff. Everything's kind of just like basic in general. There's not like a specific like thing that you need. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so the first category I had is like stuff for your locker, like locker supplies. So first I have a mirror, like a little mini magnetic mirror is perfect. I think just like it's just good to have one. I like one this size is good. This isn't magnetic, but like one that size, or I have one in one of these drawers. But there'll be a picture of just like a little magnetic mirror. I feel like it's just good to have a mirror, because like I feel like they took the mirrors out of bathrooms and schools, and also it's just like sometimes the bathroom's full and you just want to be able to stop at your locker quickly and look at yourself. You don't want to have to go to the bathroom. So I think having a mirror is really good. Next is like a locker set. So like the like little like thing to put pens in, and like any like cute fun like little locker sets. Amazon's really good for this. Walmart, like Staples, any stores like that have really cute ones. And Staples is pretty expensive, but Walmart and Amazon can be pretty affordable. Next, magnets to hang stuff, like to hang that, or just like magnets to hang pictures. Magnets are just good to have. You sometimes just need to put stuff in there, and even if it's just like a little to-do list, you can just magnet it there and it's there and it's easy to look at. Next I have just like fun locker stuff, like any like cute little things. I feel like just fun to decorate your locker. Mine wasn't that decorated last year because I didn't really like know as much about like how big it would be or like anything like that, but I still think that like fun locker stuff is pretty like general and diverse, and you can find anything for like any size of locker. So I feel like it's pretty easy to find cute stuff. Next I have an emergency kit, so deodorant, hair ties, like feminine products like pads, tampons, anything like that. Make sure you bring extra feminine products, because you want to be the person at school who can just like give them out. I feel like everyone loves that person, and everyone is just like they love that person, they want to be that person, and they're always so grateful for that person. So make sure you bring that. Also in your emergency kit you want to have perfume, hairspray, hairbrush, and like your makeup essentials and lip products. Hairspray I feel like people didn't usually think of, but I feel like not so much hairspray, but like dry shampoo is perfect, because sometimes I feel like it's like I feel like my hair is greasy in the middle of the day, but I don't want to put it up, and having dry shampoo is just easy. The Batiste, this brand, sells like little mini bottles, which is perfect for like your locker. My closet door is open. We're just not gonna mind that. Yeah, so like lip products, just makeup essentials, like an eyelash curler, lip gloss, like blush, like really whatever you need to like reapply in the day or whatever, bring that. Or even just like a little bit of makeup, because sometimes like you don't need to wear makeup to school, but sometimes you feel a little bit just like and you want to reapply. Or there's even some days where I'm like, I wake up, I don't have enough time, and you want to do some makeup. So before the bell rings, in between classes, whatever, if you want to add a little something, bring some like extra makeup products. That is definitely recommended. Next I have like extra little shelving in your locker, at least my locker, and I think this is like general to like every locker. It's pretty like big, but then it has like one shelf at the top and that's it. And at least this year I found like my shelf got like so full, and then I just had like this whole bottom thing with hooks, which is perfect for like coats. But I feel like I would have done good with like one at the bottom too, to put like even shoes, because I had some extra shoes in my locker like for phys ed, and I was like, I don't know where to put these, and it would be perfect to put them on like a little shelf. So I think just like extra shelves and like storage stuff I have could also be really helpful. And then I have like other stuff for your emergency kit. So hand sanitizer, band-aids, hand cream is all really good to have. And then this is kind of just like extra stuff for inside your locker in case you forget. So I have extra paper, extra pens, extra pencils, and then I have gum, protein bars, snacks, candy, and then a Tide pen. Tide pens are literally like a lifesaver. I promise you, I use my Tide pen. I literally went through 3 Tide pens, which that doesn't seem like that much, but like a Tide pen, I have like all this stuff like sitting on my desk. So, like a Tide pen is like this size, and I feel like me going through that, like I wasn't expecting to go through all that. So very good to bring a Tide pen. The other thing I don't have on this list that you should definitely bring is Halls and like cough candy and just like medicine, Advil, anything like that, because it is really just like, it really sucks when you get your period and then your stomach hurts, or like one of your friends needs that, or like even just like cough drops are good to have when you have a cold but you're still at school and you want to be able to get through the day. I think that is very helpful. And we're on to the next little like section, which is just like school supplies that like you need for like everything. So I just went to the bathroom and closed my closet doors, but where did we leave off? I was just at like the school supplies part. So I think obviously first, everyone knows you need like a good backpack. I've seen North Face backpacks, like literally any backpack works. It's really just like what works for you. There's obviously more pricey ones and then more that are more on like the affordable side, but just get what works for you. Then I have binders, whatever. It's kind of basic. I definitely get binders that you know can fit. Like everyone's school has a different like amount of subjects or like periods. My school is like 2 periods in the morning, 2 periods in the afternoon. For a whole semester, it's like 4 periods and that's it. So it's 4 classes, and then like another like 2 semesters, 4 classes in each semester, so 8 classes total. But I just switch out all my stuff. Like at the end of first semester, I switched all my stuff. I did a whole like reset of my binder and everything. Like I didn't keep that stuff in because I was also like, I have math, like I'm throwing this out, like I don't need that. So that's what I did. But it's really just like how many subjects you have and like how big your binder needs to be, I guess. But I definitely recommend getting dividers for your binder as well to keep everything organized and in place. You can get really cute ones on Amazon, which I feel like makes it really fun. I saw striped ones and polka dot ones the other day on Amazon, which is so cute. And then also I have notebooks. Notebooks are really handy. I would recommend getting the divided ones because then you don't have to have like 4 notebooks. You can have 1 notebook divided into 4 subjects, and then it's easy and like all laid out there for you, which I feel like is very helpful. But I also recommend just getting a notebook for random stuff and having like an extra one, or I guess like if you had an extra little division, you could like do that. That's also very, very, very helpful. Next, obviously highlighters, mechanical pencils. My favorite ones are the big ones. They're very good, and you can get them at Walmart, Amazon, Target, any of those places. Next, obviously a water bottle. My favorite water bottle is the Walla, which is just right there, but literally any water bottle too, whatever works for you. I'd recommend getting like a bigger one though, because I hate filling up my water. I literally fill my water so much throughout the day, even though I have like a pretty good sized water bottle. But just like try and get a big one, because like I see people with like little mini ones and I'm like, how do you even like do that? Like I would just like that, filling up your water so much times a day, especially like I drink so much water. I don't think I'd want to go back and forth and do that. So yeah, get a big water bottle that you know doesn't leak. Next is pencil cases. Obviously you want a good pencil case, a whole bunch of pockets, just durable, and you can find really cute ones as well. Like if you want some cute school supplies, Amazon is the place to go, okay? Also Walmart has pretty good stuff. Obviously, yeah, pens, pencils, and markers are also pretty necessary for back to school. Mini like ruler / geometry kind of set. It comes with like the ruler, the little like thingy that you do when you're like doing angles, like that. The picture will be right here. I cannot really describe it, but like that. And then a calculator. You also want an expandable folder, because like one of the expandable ones you can put like, what I did was like I put my homework in it, or like sheets like that I need to take home to get signed. I put homework, I put in like forms and just different stuff like that, or like tryout forms, anything like that that you want to like keep at easy access, like but split and more organized. Definitely get a expandable folder to put everything like that in. Then I'd also recommend getting blank paper, graph paper, and lined and hold paper. Just like blank paper for stuff, graph paper for math, really anything like that too. And then lined paper with like holes in it is perfect to put in your binders and your notebooks. Something that I'd recommend though is getting one of the, like, if you don't want to get like lined paper, I guess notebooks would be good, and get the ones with the holes in it. so that you can put it in your binder and then have it in there as well. And then it's just like less to carry and it's better. And I think it just like works out great. I love it. And that's what I do. And then a planner. Planners are really good to have. I never use a planner, but I think I'm gonna try and use one this year. Everyone always recommends one and I'm like, okay, and then I buy one and then I never use it. But hopefully this year will be the year I use a planner. I think that they're really handy because they have like the dates of stuff, and then even some of them have like a to-do list, which I feel like is perfect because I actually get so overwhelmed when I feel like there's like so much stuff in a week and I'm like, no, I don't know what's happening. Like, I'm scared. What's going on? Why am I always tear up? It's so annoying. But anyways, yeah. Then like whiteout, perfect just for like mistakes, whatever. Post-it notes are very handy to put in your locker, write cute notes, or just like, I feel like everyone needs post-it notes in like some kind of subject or something, and nobody ever has them, so get post-it notes. Then obviously erasers, and then a mini stapler and a mini hole puncher are so just like necessary. I feel like you never want to get up from your seat when you're like locked in and get a freaking like stapler or hole puncher, so go get one. I just feel like makes sense. Just, yeah, I don't know. And then we're into like the miscellaneous category, so extra clothes like leggings, hoodies, and socks. I just feel like literally last year I always needed freaking like leggings or something, or I was like, I do not like my fit, I want to change, and I was like, if I had extra leggings, or it's like you leak through your pants, you get wet, anything like that, have like hoodies, leggings, and socks, extra socks, because you never know when your socks might get dirty or wet or whatever, and you just want to have extra things. Then I'd also recommend an umbrella, and then obviously headphones, like AirPods, whatever. Listen to music, and just like, I don't know, I'm definitely like a music listener while I'm doing my work, and it's just the best. I always do it. So yeah, now we're into like clothing, which I don't have much on here, but like basics kind of things. So you obviously need basic tops and stuff for back to school, like this kind of thing. It has gray on the other side too, which is super cool. But I got my basic tops from Garage, Aerie, Hollister, and Amazon. They're all really cute and just like easy. Garage has the best tank tops. They're a bit pricey, but they're super nice. Then obviously you need a good pair of jeans, like American Eagle, Garage, all those places also have good ones, also like Gap. And then shoes, you need like a good pair of just like sturdy but nice shoes. I see people walking into school with like flip-flops and I'm like, how do you do that? Because I like walk so much at school. I'm like, how do you wear flip-flops? I'd recommend like Adidas and Nike, like shoes like that, but it kind of just depends on your outfit. Like, I'm low-key a fashionista at school, so like just whatever you want, I guess, but make sure you have a good pair of shoes, and make sure you have multiple pairs of shoes for like whatever subjects like need them almost, if you know what I mean. So